Episode 4. Title: Fix Any Problem in English. Theme: Phrasal verbs for problem solving. Context: Ed and Eddy are inside on a rainy day. Ed decides to assemble a new bookshelf. Well, Eddy, look at all this rain. The sound is quite relaxing, isn't it?
The rain makes the world quiet. It is a good day to think.
It seems like a perfect day to stay inside. I was looking at the weather forecast. The forecast is a prediction of the weather. It helps us to plan our day. It said there was a high chance of rain. And it looks like the forecast was right.
I could have told him that. The air smelled of rain this morning.
A day like this can feel a bit boring. If you have nothing to do. But I have an idea. I have a project for us. Remember that large box that arrived last week? It's time to find out what's inside. I think it's the new bookshelf. It has been sitting in the corner for days.
The big square, my old enemy. It blocks the best sunbathing spot.
Today is the perfect day to put it together. The phrasal verb to put together means to assemble something. It means to build something from parts, like a puzzle or furniture. Let's open the box and see what we have to work with. Okay, first step. Let's unpack all the contents. Contents are the items inside a container, like a box or a bag. Let's lay everything out on the floor. To lay out is another phrasal verb. It means to arrange things so you can see them clearly. That way we can see all the parts. This is part A. This must be part B. And here are all the screws. Wow, so many small pieces.
The human seems confident. This is usually a bad sign.
We have all the pieces here. And we have the instructions. This should be easy. Now let's look at the instruction manual. A manual is a book with information on how to use or build something. This one has a lot of pages. Let me just flip through it quickly. This looks a little complicated. Complicated means difficult to understand. It is the opposite of simple. There are many steps, and the pictures are very small.
The confidence is fading. Reality arrives as it always does.
I need to figure this out. To figure out is a great phrasal verb. It means to understand something or find a solution to a problem. It's a very common phrase in English. For example, I need to figure out how this works. Okay, let's start with page 1. Step 1 says, attach part A to part B using screw number 5. All right. I can do that.
He is at page 1. And the project has already stalled. This is my favorite part.
I have my screwdriver right here. This tool is a screwdriver. It helps you turn screws. There are different kinds of screwdrivers. This one should be the right size. Let's try to connect these two pieces. Okay, part A goes here, and part B goes here. It doesn't seem to fit. The holes for the screws do not align. When things align, it means they are in the correct position. These holes are not aligned. The screw cannot pass through them.
The first challenge appears. The wood does not bend to his will.
Maybe I am holding it wrong. Let me try to turn it around. We use turn around for rotating something. Let's try this way. No. That is not right either. This is harder than it looks. You know the idiom, a piece of cake? People say something is a piece of cake when it is very easy to do. Well, this is not a piece of cake. This is the opposite of a piece of cake.
I do like cake. All this talk of cake is distracting.
What do you think, Eddie? Am I missing something? To be missing something can mean two things. It can mean that a piece is not there. I hope we are not missing a part. Or it can mean that I am failing to see or understand an important detail.
The human is asking for my expert opinion. My diagnosis is simple. He is not reading the pictures correctly.
I've been staring at this for 10 minutes, and I am starting to feel frustrated. Frustrated is the feeling of annoyance when you cannot solve a problem. It is a very normal feeling, especially with furniture instructions. I really thought this would be quick. Sometimes things are easier said than done. That is another very common idiom. Easier said than done means an idea seems simple in theory, but it is difficult to do in reality. Building this bookshelf is easier said than done.
He is learning a valuable lesson. Patience is a virtue he is practicing.
Okay, I think I need to take a break. Maybe I can look at it again with fresh eyes. To have fresh eyes means to look at something as if for the first time. A short pause can often help you see the problem. But I am not going to give up. To give up is a very important phrasal verb. It means to quit or to stop trying to do something. I am frustrated, but I will not give up. We must carry on. To carry on means to continue. It is a good phrase for motivation. Even when things are difficult, you must carry on.
His spirit is strong. His engineering skills are not. But the spirit is more important.
Okay, break time is over. Let's try again. I will read the instructions very carefully. Word by word. Okay, Wait a minute. I think I see the problem. This piece? I thought it was part B. But looking at the small picture, this is part D. They look very similar. They almost look identical. I had the wrong piece all along. That explains everything. The fresh eyes worked.
The great mystery is solved. It was a case of mistaken identity.
Let me find the real part B. Ah, here it is. This one has an extra hole on the side. That is the difference. Now let's try this again. Look at that, Eddy. It fits perfectly. The holes align perfectly. Now I can get the hang of it. The idiom to get the hang of something means to learn how to do something. When you start to understand the skill, you are getting the hang of it. This should go much faster now. Now everything seems to be working out. To work out is a very useful phrasal verb. It can mean to exercise. But in this context, it means to resolve successfully. My problem with the bookshelf is working out.
The project is back on schedule. The human has finally worked it out.
Okay, final piece. And the last screw. Let's make sure it is tight. There, it's done. We put it together. It feels very satisfying. Satisfying is the good feeling you get when you finish something difficult. It ended up looking very nice. To end up is our last phrasal verb today. It describes the final result of a situation. I was frustrated, but the bookshelf ended up being beautiful. And look, the rain has stopped. The sun is coming out. This was a productive day after all.
It is a fine structure. It will hold many books. But the box it came in, now that would be a fantastic place to nap.
All right, before we finish, let's talk about some tips. This is our tips section. Tip 1. Read everything first. Understand the full picture before you start. Tip 2. Lay everything out. Organize your parts so you know what you have. Tip 3. Pay attention to details. The small picture of Part D was the clue. And finally, Tip 4. Take a break. If you feel frustrated, step away. Fresh eyes can solve many problems.
My tip is to always have a supervisor. I supervise this project very well.
Now let's look at some common mistakes. This is our common mistakes section. Mistake 1. Confusing phrasal verbs. Work out and figure out can be similar. You figure out a puzzle. And a difficult situation works out. Mistake 2. Not being patient. Learning English takes time, just like this project. Don't give up. Carry on and you will succeed.
The biggest mistake is not having enough naps. Naps solve everything.